Hello, my name is George Anakopoulos and I'm the CEO of Medscope. This clip has been produced to illustrate some of the new features of MRM version 1.3. Version 1.3 can be thought of as a medication review manager, as we've built a fully functional HMR document management wrapper around the core Mentor expert system engine. The design principles of this latest version have focused on developing a tool that delivers real efficiency, productivity and quality to accredited pharmacists doing HMRs. Let's go through some of the features. Firstly, we'll demonstrate functionality that we believe will introduce new efficiencies into your processes. MRM allows you to create multiple data entry accounts that are linked to your primary account. With data entry accounts, you can delegate the process of entering the HMR referral details to an assistant, thereby focusing your intellect on the task of medication review rather than medication data entry. Data entry account holders get a restricted view of MRM that only allows them to create new referrals. Even though this account is linked to yours, data entry people cannot access any of your records, nor can they see records of other data entry people that may also be linked to your account. All contacts, however, do share your common address book, which is automatically searched as text is typed into the surname fields. If the patient is not an existing contact, a new entry will be automatically created into the address book of the primary account holder. Entering data into MRM will be covered in greater detail in a forthcoming clip. The actual patient profile is irrelevant for this demonstration, so we'll assume the data entry has been completed. When we log back in as the accredited pharmacist, we see the new referral appear in our management system. We can view the referral summary by clicking on the grid row, or we can view and/or edit the referral details through the same interface that the data entry person used to originally enter the case. Once we are happy that everything has been entered correctly, the accredited pharmacist will click on the Accept Referral icon. Two things happen on this action. Firstly, the case is logged into the MRM management process and its status is changed to Schedule. Secondly, the record is removed from the data entry person's list. The referral is now considered to be an active case and ownership has transferred to the accredited pharmacist. When we log in as the data entry person, we'll see that John Citizen is no longer on the referral list. Another area where significant efficiency can be gained is in managing the patient's interview schedules so that travel time is minimized. In MRM, we offer the accredited pharmacist an innovative map view of their pending interviews to help them manage travel. A red marker indicates an unscheduled interview, and the letter H signifies a home address location. Further details of a patient can be gained by placing the mouse cursor over the marker, or click to finalize interview schedule details. The Schedule Interview screen is divided into 4 sections. On the left-hand side, you have access to the patient particulars, including details of their last interview. The map in the centre shows you where and when your current scheduled interviews are, as blue markers. H indicates that the interview will be at the patient's home. P is an in-pharmacy interview, whereas C indicates an in-clinic interview. The green marker is the home location of the current patient. On the right-hand side of the screen, we've placed the interview calendar. Days in red indicate that at least one interview has been scheduled for that day. To complete the example, we'll call Lou to arrange an interview for the 18th of February, given that we'll be visiting JJ Cal on that day anyway. This will save us an additional long drive to Huonville. The new MRM management tool provides pre-interview assistive functionality to help you prepare for the patient interview. Use the filter to isolate those HMRs at interview stage. Clicking on a patient name will retrieve any past documents that you may need to help your pre-interview analysis. Click on the cogwheel icon to activate the Mentor Expert system. Before you submit the referral for analysis, you should always check the case against the GP's printed referral and correct any errors. Once you are satisfied that everything is correct, tick the Check Radio button. You will not be able to progress to the next stage until this QA check has been completed. Review the items returned by MRM carefully and decide which results you wish to include in your pre-interview template. You can edit the wording of any item to suit your particular case. Add any other items that you believe need to be investigated during the interview. It's important to note that MRM does not claim to identify any or all relevant issues. MRM is nothing more than a QA tool. The onus and responsibility is always on the accredited pharmacist to correctly analyse the case. To generate the interview template, select Interview Sheet from the Print submenu. A Microsoft Word document is generated that has been pre-filled with the patient's particulars, their medical profile, and contains data collection placeholders used by some of Australia's most experienced accredited pharmacists in their interviews. Being a Word document, you can add and edit the template as you see fit. At the end of the document, we have included the items you selected from the Mentor Expert System engine to be used as investigation points during your patient interview. Save and print the document and complete it either by hand or electronically during the patient interview. The final document you need in your kit before meeting the patient is the claim form. Again, select from the Print submenu. MRM will pre-fill the form with information in its possession. Before we complete this section, just a quick word regarding the final two stages of the HMR process, the final report and managing payment. The final report is initiated by clicking on the report icon, which takes you back to the same screen you worked with in the pre-interview stage. We'll quickly gloss over this section as it will be explained in greater detail in a future clip, which will delve into the workings behind the mentor expert system mechanism, what it can do, how it does it, and what it can't do. For now, adjust the patient's profile according to the information gained during the interview. Your notes can be added to the case file for future reference. Notes typed here will not appear on the final report. Resubmit the case to the Mentor Expert engine. Select Edit and add those issues you wish to include in the report that goes to the GP. Click Next to generate the report. If you are working with Microsoft's Internet Explorer, you will most likely get a queue to download the GP HMR report. The report has been designed in consultation with GPs and some of Australia's most experienced accredited pharmacists. Section 1 outlines the management plan and includes the selected items from the Mentor Expert system. Section 2 is the covering letter and details the patient's medical profile, with items identified in the interview but not on the GP referral listed at the beginning. Save the report to your computer. It must be saved in the Medscope Reports directory on your C hard drive. The document must be saved here so it can be linked to the case file for easy access for future reference. To complete the report section of the management process, click on the green tick icon. Check the follow-up date. It is automatically set to 12 months from the interview date. Finally, link the final report to the case file. As we mentioned before, it must be saved in the Medscope report directory on your C hard drive. Managing payment in version 1.3 is fairly simplistic. We just mark which reviews have been paid. The patient review is now complete and paid for. The file has been archived for future reference. The calendar presents the accredited pharmacist with a holistic view of their HMR workload. On the right-hand side, the task list displays all active referrals, ordered by the number of days each referral has been in the system, with urgent cases marked in red. The calendar on the left-hand side shows us the scheduled interviews for the active month. Click on a time to access the action list. One additional function worth mentioning is the print day schedule. Click on this to print a hard copy of the running order for the selected day. I hope that this introduction to MRM version 1.3 has given you a good overview of the management tool. It's a tool that we believe will greatly improve your efficiency and productivity. From all of us at Medscope, we thank you for taking the time to watch this video clip.